Hello, everybody, and welcome. I am your humble host, Gavin the Kitty, and I am joined by
Hi everyone, it's me once again, back for another stream.
the lovely Casey Tape. Let me unmute here because we are starting up Virtual Boy Wario Land. If this game is quite something, I'll say that much. Not sure. Okay, let's see. That is now open. Oh, look, somebody's added everybody. Oh, I wonder who that is.
I'm sorry.
Anyways. Virtual Boy Wario Land. This is a game that I know very few people have played, but it is a good game. You can play it. I'm going to have a lot of canceled stuff to talk about on here.
I talked about it on my playthrough.
We're going to set the brightness up a little bit because I heard it does get very dark. Automatic pause you want off, right?
Yes, you do want that off.
Yeah.
Unless you want take a brick screen every so often.
We are going to just get started right in here with the story. Wario is relaxing after his feat on Wario Land, our last game that we played. And, you know, just enjoying it. Having a day. Until he gets messed with. And now he sees golden treasure in the background. The little dude's taking him. This is a really neat effect on the original console, because you can actually see way back there. It looks like the trees are just on other sides. But they're taking all the treasure with them. We're probably not going to get all the treasure, but that's perfectly fine.
It's extremely difficult, let me tell you.
You're going to need to come over here to actually be heard. Sorry. Sorry to ruin the feng shui of the room.
Yeah, it's okay. So, I will tell you that the,
Yeah, you're still really quiet.
Why am I still quiet?
Yeah, we're both really quiet. You have to really project your voice today.
Wait, don't the knobs on there do something?
Why is that all the way down? The fuck? I was all the way down. That was ridiculous. Okay, that's why the audio today has been so wonky.
Why did he turn it?
I don't know why he turned it all the way down. For those in the...
Oh, Wario's gone.
So sorry if people couldn't hear us.
Okay, but yeah, I will tell you, trying to get all the treasures in this game is not an easy task.
Okay, so for me, it's the A button jumps.
The A button jumps.
R button runs. B button does something, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's your attack. I do recommend you do not run all over the place, because it is extremely easy to screw up.
We won't be running all the time, but we also have the L button, which also runs, so we've got two run buttons. I guess it's meant to be like running left and right. Hello, Fox Snow, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. We are just beginning Wario Land today. Oh, and we got our first power-up. Back to base Wario, because I messed up something fierce.
Yeah, that intro section is a little too difficult for no reason.
This game is quite difficult. That is going to be a running theme with this game.
Yeah.
I know that for sure, because when I've never actually beaten this game. I've never really played past the 3rd or 4th level. But this was my introduction to the Wario series. Yeah. And here we got another power-up. Bull Wario. He allows us to smash bricks. Okay, we're gonna run, jump. And as you can see, stuff in the background is gonna come to the foreground. You might have seen stuff like this happen in Mutant Mudds, which is a big popular game based on a lot of the gimmicks in this title. Although it does play a lot more with just Virtual Boy in general.
To be honest, at least you're getting much better scaling of the sprites than I did, because Wario just became a disheveled mess when I would jump from foreground to background.
I mean, I just know how to run it. I guess. I don't know.
You're the one who gave me the emulator.
I know. I was trying to get it to work.
You were.
Alright. And we've got our first treasure.
I know the name of the cat, just don't remember it. But anyways,
Took the key. Now we don't have a
actually
key.
secret there.
How is the chat doing? What do you mean there's a secret there?
On the far right of the... Oh, it's another wall. I'm sorry. There's a wall in this section that you can run into. Just run across it.
I forgot to hold R.
So those one space gaps you can actually run across like Mario Brothers.
Okay. That makes sense. Well, we're back to small.
Wow.
Instantly. We're all
Yeah,
ready.
this game is that difficult. You have to at least play Wario Land 4 with its fast-paced gaming in order to get used to this one.
Well, I mean, there was a secret over there. Foxman was asking how we're doing. Well, how are you doing? Because I'm doing quite all right. How is the
You
chat
have to
doing?
hold up. Beef.
So we can get a coin game or a heart game. I think we're just gonna go to the next. Here's our treasure. There's only 14 levels in this game,
Yeah.
with a boss at the end of each 3 sets, it looks like. I've never made it even to the first boss, so...
So this game is hard in the beginning. It gets easier as you go along. That's the one thing I didn't understand about this game.
It's more... It's another... Let's change it up from Mario, because Mario gets harder as you go along. Wario gets easier as you go along. And that is a running theme, as you will notice. It doesn't really get broken until Wario Land 2, I thought. 2 or 3.
3 is when transformations were involved.
Well, no, so was 2.
There were no transformations in 2.
Yes, there were.
Huh.
Messed that up there. So, I probably am not going to have a whole lot of, like, knowledgeable history on this one. I know that a lot of people have been waiting on this stream, because Wario Land has done quite well on the channel. And I'm sure people are wondering, when am I going to do Pizza Tower? We'll do it. We'll do it. Same with Anton Blast, whenever that comes out.
I'm actually going to be getting both of those games.
So.
And I'm going to be sharing them with Furry.
Yee. So, well, that'll happen. Eventually. So, the thing about so let me start with some history on the Virtual Boy. And that requires me to talk about the Game Boy. So, the Game Boy came out. It was basically created by Gunpei Yokoi and his teams when they worked at Nintendo. Gunpei Yokoi, whole reason for falling out with Nintendo was the Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy was not complete when they launched it. That might be something that most people don't realize. The Virtual Boy is not a complete system.
So why was it launched?
Because Nintendo needed a new handheld or a console to come out for the season.
They still had the Game Boy. What did they have at the time? They had the Game Boy Pocket?
They had the Game Boy Pocket, and the Game Boy Color was very shortly, came out just a couple years later. But the reason why the Virtual Boy was such a big deal was because it was supposed to be their handheld successor. It was supposed to be their first foray into VR, and it was supposed to be basically a huge leap into that generation. Of course, VR is very expensive to develop for, and it's very difficult to create in the first place, because you're basically running a 2-screen setup. I don't know how I messed that up. He just didn't see me. But essentially, Gunpei Yokoi wanted it to be a full-color screen with the hardware that was in it right now. So you have this very pretty sprite scaling that matches with the Super Nintendo. Very powerful hardware. This is pretty much on par with a Game Boy Advance in many ways.
This was a 32-bit system, right?
That can be debated, but yes, for all intents and purposes, it was essentially a 32-bit system. The problem was, red LEDs are the cheapest LEDs. And Nintendo, at the time, was known for, just like today, for being the affordable option in the gaming space.
And also red.
So, you get a red screen that was hurting people's eyes. It didn't hurt everybody's eyes. I do know. I have played on an actual Virtual Boy before. It's not as bad as what some people say, but it is pretty egregious. There we go. I knew I was gonna find a door eventually.
I never found that one. In my playthrough, I never found that.
Well, I figured it had to be around here somewhere. Those blocks can be broken up with Dragon Wario, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Except for, in this one, it's slightly different. Dragon Wario, you need 2 power-ups to get.
There we go. And there we go. We've got Dragon Wario.
Sort of.
Well,
So
technically
the funny thing
it's...
about this,
I think it's Sea Dragon Wario, isn't it? It's something silly like that.
so Dragon Wario is a mixture between 2 pots. I believe this one's Hydra, if I'm correct. I don't remember, but it's a mixture between that and the Eagle Pot that gives you Dragon Wario. I found that to be really interesting when I first played through this. This game, for those of you who don't know, I actually did play this game on my channel on Twitch.
So, yeah, Casey went and played it. I have really only played past this stage. So, this is breaking into mostly new territory for me, even though I am failing hardcore at this stage.
You're actually doing not half bad. Not as bad as when I playtested this, I got to the 3rd stage. Just to make sure like everything was working, the scaling was working, there were no graphical or audio glitches.
So, that stage we still didn't find the treasure, believe it or not.
Like I said, finding the treasure in this game is extremely difficult.
Uh,
Jaru says hello.
Jaru says hello. Hi, welcome. I'm gonna presume that that's not Jaru, which is a friend of mine, but, you know. But now, this is what makes it Sea Dragon Wario, is that it can be used underwater. While the Dragon Wario originally could not. So, Wario Land is not my most knowledgeable foray. Once again, we are playing through all of the Mario-related titles in order to see what they add to the mythos, and see if they're actually, you know, worth your time. And so far, Wario Land was one I walked away with being pleasantly surprised. It was a game that I enjoyed, but I wasn't super sold on it. I could recommend it, and I could recommend games based on it, but it wasn't so much something that I was like, yes, this is a staple series that deserves to stick around. Now this, on the other hand, already this is impressive.
If you wait until they're all the way out, you can stun them.
Well, I tried.
You could. So...
Isn't the most remembered? Well, no, it's not the most remembered, because the Virtual Boy didn't sell very well.
I actually didn't know this game existed.
However, as we found out during our stream of the first game, a lot more people think that Wario Land is just a Virtual Boy title. Which...
What?
Yes, we found out that more people think of Wario Land as a Virtual Boy game, and not a Game Boy title.
Here's the funny thing. How many people know Wario Land 4 and Shake It?
Probably a lot more, but they still think the first one is a Virtual Boy, when it's actually the second. Drew says a lot of people forgot this one existed. I beg to differ based on our last Wario Land stream.
There are a total of 8 games, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. This is the second installment in the series.
Yes, we will be...
Well, actually,
we'll be discussing all of this as it gets brought up, so...
I'm ready to get to 4 and Shake It.
Yeah. No,
You know my opinion on 4 and Shake It.
yeah, they're good games. 4 and Shake It are amazing
I'm
titles.
just sad that Shake It didn't get more recognition.
They say I think the first one's in '93 and this one was '95. That sounds right. Based on release. The Virtual Boy itself, though, is not. The Virtual Boy itself is a system where it probably could have done better if it had a little bit more time in the oven. Not time on the market. It definitely, nah. But in terms of this console's,
Wait for him to come all the way out. There, at that point right there. So when he's all the way, there you go. So wait for him to go back into his hole. He'll be stunned for a bit.
there we go. Yeah, that'll help us out tremendously, I'm sure.
I figured that out. It only works slightly.
Some of the... So some might be wondering how I'm running this without, you know, Anaglyph 3D or some other wacky 3D peripheral like a VR headset. And the answer is an emulator, because Virtual Boy emulation is actually really, really competent, because the hardware is so similar to a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance.
I still think that's pretty impressive. Though, I have played this using my Oculus before.
And how'd that go?
It actually went pretty well. I actually had a much better time than I did before. The 3D effects are beautiful. Even the hearts are 3D.
Yes.
The hearts are 3D themselves. So are the coins.
Drew says this one was 95. Which makes sense. Under the Kangaroo says hello.
I don't remember it being 95.
I guess since we are 20 minutes in, I guess I would like to say if you guys could please drop some likes as well as subscribe if you're new to the channel. That would be fantastic. I do plan on doing more Wario games as well as other content on this channel. We've got that and a Mega Man series going on right now, so...
Tyler the Kangaroo says sup.
I'm always going to be hit by that, aren't I? Like, I'm really...
So, if I remember correctly, if you actually hold the button...
No, you just gotta tap. Well, at least we only got damaged there. Andre says, hey. Tyler says, sup. Jeru says, yo. And Versinian says, hi. As all the people are getting in here.
Yeah, look up.
Let's... I wanted to bring up a little known fact about this game. So, this game... Cuddly Kong says, how'd you play on an Oculus? Emulation, I'm assuming.
Alright, so...
I'm assuming...
I did not emulate this on the actual Oculus itself. So, when it came to playing this, I actually ran the same emulator we're using now. Except for using...
You just streamed it to the headset?
Yeah, I streamed it to the headset. And Virtual Desktop allows me to use different anaglyph settings.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it be side-by-side, one on top of the other, or any other combination.
So you basically just anaglyphed it over to your...
Yeah.
Ah,
I
not
use
bad.
the side-by-side by best to give me full experience of the actual red on red.
Will you play Rock Band Mega World? I have played that on the channel twice now, and I will be playing it again. Not to worry. I'll actually be Yes, I know it's on the Genesis. I actually have a copy of it. Physical copy, officially released by Limited Run Games. My old copy is a reproduction cartridge because... Oh wait, I can just hold R and run.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that. But here's the downside to that. You sing faster.
I'm sure.
So, how they handled the running system in this game is they increased every bit of Wario's speed. Doesn't matter what direction. So, if you're falling at the moment, he will fall faster.
Oh, even the fire's sped up. That's weird.
Is it?
Yeah, it's sped up. So there's me holding R. There's me not holding R.
Huh.
Not by a lot, but it is there.
You can definitely hear
let me let's check the chat real fast because we've got a lot of people
We
talking.
got Fluffy Zenny saying hello, and that's about it. We read everything.
Okay, so the chat going way faster than I normally think.
Revolte says
Revolta.
sorry, excuse me. Says howdy.
Hi, Revolta. How you doing? So as we were talking about just a second ago, though, Wario Land on Virtual Boy was a title that was considered for the 3DS. This was there was in fact a full color version of this that was worked on for the 3DS. This did not come to light. This never came out, and I'm a little upset about it, but I'm not gonna.
I was extremely upset about it.
Uh,
There's a secret down there if you want to go for it.
We will go for it, but I need to get this first.
That will not aid you.
No, it won't, but you know what it will? Wait, what?
That's a background tile.
That's a weird background tile.
Never mind. They found the secret. I tried to stop them, chat. They found the treasure.
We found a treasure. So, Love is Any says, how's everyone doing? Jeru says, good. So I will be playing, so when I do these streams, I do try to do as much research as I possibly can. And through that, we found out that, through that, we not only found out about a canceled 3DS version of this game that was colored, full color. You can find a few screenshots of it. But it, for 3DS. We also found out that this game, that's not the only time this game was going to be brought back. They attempted to do just a straight Virtual Console release to 3DS. They also debated doing a full remake instead of Shake It. This game has been attempted to be brought back 3 times, and all 3 times, essentially, Nintendo said no, and just had them do either something new or something different.
Okay.
Karmic says, beep. Well, welcome.
I'm gonna mention right off the bat, you're finding more treasure than I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've gotten a lot more gold than I did on my first attempt.
I've been getting more proficient at these titles, and I haven't even been playing them. Karma says, everybody who's watching right now... Oh, okay, he's just chilling out a little bit. That's fair. Well, we've made it to the first boss, and we're only a half hour in. That's pretty good. Honestly. So, I've heard things about the bosses. I know that...
Yeah, that caught me, like, by surprise. You have to jump on its, beacon.
So this guy right here locks the door.
And, yeah, that's it. You cannot gain anything back. There's no garlic pots.
Nothing nearby. This
No.
is just a lock, and it can be a hassle, and it's on every single gate, and they change it up each time, if I remember correctly.
Yes. However, you only have to defeat it once, so if you do lose to this boss, you won't fight it.
This is a fun effect on the Virtual Boy because it actually spreads out the screen and makes it feel like we're going from a 4x3 to a widescreen. It's really interesting. I recommend you guys give this a shot in VR. However, remember, take frequent breaks and probably don't play it in red. Play it in, like, this grayish, which is the way we're doing it here because we respect our audience's eyeballs.
Yes, indeed we do. If these Wario bids do well, you should definitely do a playthrough of Anton Smash or Pizza Tower on stream, maybe.
We do plan on those. Anton Blast, at least. I don't know about Anton Smash. Is he like the Hulk now? Fluffy Zenny says he likes his eyes. Well, I like mine as well. The red is nice, but it's not great. Not every game is well suited. The Virtual Boy, however, has a lot of really good titles in terms of, like, quality of library compared to itself.
Yeah, this boss is extremely difficult for no reason.
Casey, if you could keep an eye on chat real fast.
Jaru says, I think I once saw a TAS of this game. I wouldn't be surprised, though. A lot of people have TAS'd a lot of the Wario Land games because of their... Like Mario 64, it has a huge range of movement that you can choose from.
Yeah, essentially, while Mario is simple, Wario is meant to be complex. So he's got a run, he's got a dash, that changes based on the run, on whether you're holding a run, he's got a jump, he's got a short jump. You said there's no garlic pots.
Yeah, none that I saw.
Well, I got a garlic pot.
Lucky you! I had to deal with this boss.
You do not look happy about this.
Okay, listen, the bosses in this game are fair. You just have to do good on timing. This one was kind of difficult for a first boss.
I should have been holding R. I did it right the first time, and now I can't.
You actually can dodge that by just jumping at the right time. The task beat this game in 17 minutes and 27 seconds.
Yeah, well, probably also didn't go for the treasure, and I have no idea. I'm not a speedrunner. Casey is the speedrunner here, and
she's had quite a lot of experience.
Yeah, she's
so.
You're much better at speedrunning stuff. Okay.
It's more or less the quick reaction time. That's the reason why like me and Truman, when we play 1-2 Switch on the shootout thing that we
You're
have,
really quick with it, and I am not.
It's more or less training yourself with reaction times. It's his head you want to step on.
I know, I just bonked. I didn't mean to bonk. Oh, this is gonna be tricky.
Yeah, when I fought this boss, that was just a mess of pixels on the screen.
Huh, so your scaling was just...
No, it was horrible. I'm talking the final boss looked like one of those stories you see on the internet about like cursed games that come back to haunt you or something like that if you play it.
So the scaling was just broken completely. So I really do wish I had the Dragon Pod here, but... So Wario's power-ups are mostly just pots. They're considered pots. However, that first one is always a garlic. Garlic is just a straight power-up, which I think is nice. This is also, I think, the last game to use Wario's pot system. Because I don't think Wario Land 2 does.
I'm pretty sure 2 did it. 3 was... As far as I know, 3 is the one that started transformations.
Because, like, I looked up info on 2, and I found transformations.
You did?
I did.
Huh.
I found Smashed Wario. Pancake Wario, as he's called.
Pancake Wario?
I believe that's what he's called, because he's smashed down like a pancake.
What even is the boss? And don't say ugly, I can see that.
I think he's like a mutated Koopa?
So this boss is a...
Something.
Okay, so it is a dinosaur, yes, but it's more or less a cave crawler. More specifically, a...
Even Drew in chat is saying, talking about the transformations.
Okay, well then yes, I assume it's 2. I haven't played 2. I haven't played 3 either, or 1. But I played Virtual Boy, so that counts for something.
You played Virtual Boy, and you played 4, and you've played a little bit of Shake It.
I've actually played World as well.
And World, we can't forget World. We'll get there eventually.
It has the greatest Japanese commercial ever.
I know.
And the English commercial is even more funny.
Going back to the question earlier on about the Mega Man series, I do plan on playing all of the games. I've played them all before. I have 2 guides right now talking about the best ways to play every single Mega Man game. So, when it comes time to, going through each and every single one of those titles, once we get back to it, which will probably be either tomorrow or Saturday.
I like the dithering. They actually did pretty good with the dithering on this game.
Okay, I'm a little nervous here, but I think I have a strategy.
I'm a Wario. I'm gonna win. Says
Wah.
Jaru.
Oh, lovely.
I think I might make that a thing for my channel with my channel points.
No, nice.
Like, people can activate certain things where I have to speak as a character for like 5 minutes or so.
That'd be something.
Because I already do the Yiddle voice, which you're familiar with.
Yeah. So, for those who don't know, Casey streams on Twitch. I do it here on YouTube because it's convenient for me. I have been helping them out with their setup and all that. And whatnot.
That's a line to Mario Kart
That was-
64.
that-
Yes, it is.
That was the last hit, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
It does save the progress, right?
Yeah, and then this happens.
Oh, boy.
And then they take a huge chunk out of your coins if you have no treasure left. That is how I went from 5 treasures and 2,000 coins down to only 200.
So, we have save states. We're going to be using those save states. Thank you for joining me. I'm a cheater.
The sigh.
Oh, boy. Well, so the game's good, but the difficulty in some of this stuff is a little iffy. I would like to see a full remake of this, but if I were going to say remake it, I'd also say use the hand-drawn art style.
Honestly, I would love to see Wario Land. Like, remember what I said is if Nintendo's to release another Wario Land game, I don't want it to be like a Wario Land, but more like a comprised of the original games, but remastered. Something like that.
We're getting all sorts of Wario facts.
Yay, we're learning about Wario facts.
Oh, he shot that one really high up because I jumped.
So wait for him to smash down, then jump.
Okay.
So he'll fake you out with one and then do it again.
This timing is really weird.
It is really weird.
And I think it's the only reason I'm getting messed up here, because usually I'm really good at this. Anybody who's seen me play the Mega Man games, especially 10 the other day.
Yeah, your timing is impeccable with certain things.
This is just really weird, and I can feel the input delay. It's... What? What?
Yes.
No, I don't like that. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I bonked the wall back...
That would be your chance right there. It's a very tight window, but it's possible.
We're gonna load state. I know I'm sitting right there, but I have more lives on this one, and... So it's all timing! I don't like that.
Yes. And plus, Wario is extremely floaty in this game.
He does feel a lot different. He feels more refined from the first one, but this is... I wasn't you said the bosses got hard quick. I wasn't expecting this.
Okay. But here's the thing. This is the first boss. The third boss... Okay, so these bosses, you're meant to play through once and then beat it on the second try.
Jeru says they think they made a video on Mega World. I made one on the entire series. Like, I covered every single game. I see that. We can see titles. Hello.
You were saying, though, about
what?
About, Mega World.
Oh, yeah, I did a talk on that. We've been doing fine. We've been doing just fine. But no, I went through the entire series, Japanese-only copies. I went through the Famicom releases. We went really deep.
We even played, Rockboard.
Yeah, I covered Rockboard. I covered the Japanese PlayStation 1 versions with the complete works.
We also covered the game that I don't like. It's a point and click?
Yeah,
It's a point and click Mega Man game. On PlayStation, I believe it was.
Super Adventure Rockman. It's an FMV game technically, but it's
an FMV game.
But it's like anime. It's neat. So yeah, go check out the Ultimate Guide to Mega Man Parts 1 and 2.
Yeah, because I'm actually in the second one.
Okay. Hang on. Just real fast, because...
If you need focus. That hurt.
DOS Mega Man is absolutely terrible, but we also covered that as well.
Yeah, when Gavin said he covered everything in the first video, from Mega Man to Legends, he means everything.
I mean everything. Second one covered Battle Network and Star Force. The third part is being worked on, but it's gonna be taking me a while, because it's a lot more of stuff I can't really
Speak for.
It's a lot of new territory for me. Empathetic says good luck. I don't like that timing. That is so strict.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's either once he smashes, like, at least gets around to a 45 with the braid, is when you want to go for it.
Well, it's like there's a sound cue that I'm waiting for the launching one. And that's why I'm staying quiet. So, yes, there is.
Is there?
There is. Listen, watch. So, we're gonna stay quiet here for a second, so sorry for anybody typing in chat. But this boss is gonna need it. But there is a sound cue. Listen for it. He goes, meow, meow.
Oh, from a distance, yes. Up close, I didn't expect that. He doesn't make a sound here.
No, he doesn't. I'm using that sound cue when he's back to time when to move.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. That was a series of
Okay. Skylar's talking about something. Mew. Fluffy Zenny says Merp Mew and says hee hee. Okay, we're gonna retry again. This time I'm gonna. I wish there was a pause.
There is a pause.
There is no pause.
Yes, there is.
Like I could pause on the save while like going
no,
up
you
here.
can actually pause. It's select. It's not start. It's select.
I did hit select.
Did you hit start as well?
Yeah.
I guess you can't pause during bosses then.
Yeah. So.
I know you can pause. Can't hear the dude make the noise. It's really quiet. Noise. This game. Okay.
This game gets insanely loud, so I've got the volume turned down. Essentially, for the viewing quality of you guys, we wanted to make it so that way then.
We're not destroying your ears.
Okay, I'm going to save on slot 2 for that, because for
much like what most people do for Resident Evil. Alright, Jaru, I hope you enjoyed your time here.
Feel free to subscribe and stick around, and we'll talk to you later. Flubby Zenny said had to turn it up. Sorry.
Yeah, the thing is that with this game, it can be extremely quiet, and then crank up the volume, like, really quick. Even the intro does it.
They said they subscribed. Well, thank you so much. Load states.
Truly appreciate it.
Slot
Have
1.
a very good day.
I'm sorry this is taking so long, guys. We're just gonna... So, at 5 o'clock today, 5:30, there's actually a Capcom thing that I actually want to watch. It's gonna be going over the Battle Network Legacy Collection, and Resident Evil, and Exoprimal and stuff, and it's all stuff I really want to hear about. And, yeah. It's something that's been on my mind. It's probably going to be on my mind all day, because I'm going to be speculating. Some people might be coming here based on Flashing Blade's recent video, and if you expected a lot of negativity, you might be mistaken. But if you are here based on any of that, feel free to ask.
That's annoying. Reminds me of an enemy I hate that makes a very quiet noise before they attack.
Well, the one in the background, it is a different volume than his normal sounds, but it's...
So, the whole point of the forwards and backwards, or the foreground and background of the Virtual Boys, they actually want to make you feel as immersed as the cameraman. So things that are farther away, you won't be able to hear as well. Things to your far left, you'll hear only in your left ear. And things like that.
Yeah.
They actually want to make you feel
There's
like,
there's
right
stereo sound. There is background. Since you're in VR, it's supposed to essentially encompass you in the game, which is really interesting.
Well, they're invisible, so it's a bit more important to hear. They're invisible.
What's invisible?
Oh, he's talking about the enemies from the game.
Oh, yeah. Try to ground pound the boss? I don't have a ground pound.
I mean...
I don't really have a ground pound.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh, shoot. I think I just...
Load state 1. No, you're good.
Yeah, no, but State 2 got overwritten, and I had one hit on the boss on that one. And I was still Bull Wario. Bull Wario does have a ground pound, but it's not going to do any more damage.
It will in Mario, though.
It will in what?
In Mario.
Yeah, in Mario it does. Here it does not.
Yeah, I don't like them, but I get your point. Yeah, I really hate it when enemies do that in video games. Where they're really quiet and sneaky, so you have to really pay attention, like in Dead by Daylight or The Last of Us.
I don't mind it, but this is still...
I mean, this is an older game.
See, that's the problem. If I jump to get out of the way of the thing, he automatically hits me. Because if I jump, go for him to jump, it's at the perfect height to hit me.
So try quick tapping A. Okay. I forgot that's how floaty Wario was in this game. Okay, I think the better strategy is when he pulls back. After hitting forward.
What? No. That is a... No, that is a really low hitbox.
You, like, dipped him on the head.
Just wait for them to hit me and then swing
I just wait for them to hit me and then swing at the air and hope I tag one.
Okay.
That's a good strategy for an invisible enemy.
That can be, but for this...
It's pretty reckless, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it can work.
It can work. You just have to pull off Link's spin attack and hope everything works out for the best.
Just, like, start using magic barriers or something. I don't know. Use Pump Man Shield. Use Power Gear and...
No, you have to become Airman.
Okay, we finally got one hit off. We're gonna go save the slot 2. Oh, boy.
You got this, Gavin.
Baby. This is gonna be the longest part of the game, I'm sure.
Oh, no. Hello, ceiling fan collector.
It only works on low difficulty. Alright, he's gonna turn around. He's immediately going to smack.
Yeah, you also want to stay off the ground because he'll stun you.
I know. It's just... This is... I'm just trying to make sure...
Maybe I should stream that game. I loves it. Maybe you should, Zenny. I'll definitely check it out.
Alright. Out of the way of that.
Nice.
There we go.
Round 1.
Wait.
I believe Bull Wario can actually bump into him, but don't take my word for it.
No.
Don't take my
We've
word for it.
already tried that.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
We're gonna go 2.
Okay.
Because we're gonna overwrite that.
How many bosses are in this game? A total of 4.
There is not... This game is not that long. This was one of the console's launch games alongside Mario Clash, and
Clash was good, though.
Nestor's Funky Bowling came out shortly afterwards. The launch games for the system weren't that great, but most of the Virtual Boy's library is actually really awesome.
Yeah, they actually had good games. I'm actually sad that it didn't grow as a system.
There's only like 1 or 2 bad games in terms of like good to bad output.
Oh, Skylar, you have no idea
As-
how difficult this game can get.
Apparently, because Casey struggled with the final boss, it took her 2 hours to beat the final boss.
No, it took me 50 minutes.
That's still an hour.
It took me 2 hours to beat the game. And I ended at 3 hours.
I mean, it took a good 20 minutes right there for one boss, but...
Okay, so these bosses are nothing compared to the final boss, because this one, the final boss, you have to time attacks when they're visible, and you have to avoid a lot.
The invisibility or visibility could be just because you were... you had some weird scaling issues.
No. They're in the center where there's no scaling.
Well, no, because they're scaling on the entire thing. You can scale everything in this game.
Yeah.
Every
but
part
I'm
of the
saying-
screen you can scale.
Okay, so there are 3 things that aren't scaled. The full background, the middle ground, and then the foreground. He resides in the middle part of that.
Okay, well, we're on the next stage here. And apparently Zenny said they went to
they're
go
back.
get food, which is nice.
That's nice.
We're gonna try to get as much gold as we can.
I don't want to spoil too much about the final boss, though. They're extremely difficult, though.
It's alright, you don't have to, because... Let's try... Oh, wait, that doesn't work in this game.
I thought it did, too, at first.
I don't really have one, and I don't like reflecting on past years, honestly, Ceiling Fan. We mostly... here on this channel, I move forward at all chances that I can get. I don't like sticking with past stuff in terms of, like, me and my personal reflection. I reflect when I need to, but I don't bother otherwise. And this game is... today is about Wario Land. It's not about me or...
Yeah.
It's about the game we're playing and honoring a little system that really deserved better than what it got from both Nintendo and
I mean, jokes aside from what I say about the final boss, Gavin has actually heard me gush about this game a lot.
it's a really good
It's a good title.
it's a good game. The Virtual Boy is a good system, but a lot of people have a bad rap about the Virtual Boy because they hear about it from people like James Rolfe. When I think about the Virtual Boy, I think about the quantity of good games. I think about Teleroboxer. I think about Nestor's Funky Bowling. I think about all of that stuff. And
there you go. There's the dragon pot.
there is the dragon
So
pot.
if you jump and jump again, it goes for as long as you hold it, but up to a certain amount of time.
Until you've turned around, because once you turn around, it stops. So now that we have a shot as well as a holder, the new Mario movie featuring Chris Pratt. Well, seeing as I've heard things from Chris Pratt already, I am not actually looking forward to it. The man fumbles over every single word he said in an interview. He misrepresented Mario as a comic book character, which is
completely incorrect.
Charlie Day looked embarrassed to be sitting next to the man in the said interview. I am not...
Can we also talk about how the fact that he said, I enjoyed hearing Charles Martinet...
Martinet.
He said Martinet.
He said
Martinet.
Martinet.
Being the voice of Mario in the comics. I'm like, how do you voice a character in a comic book?
Yeah, there's just too much there for me to unpack. I am not looking forward to the movie.
I am.
Like, I'm looking forward to everybody except Chris Pratt. I hope he gets the least amount of screen time in the movie.
Okay.
I am one of the few people who's going to be looking forward to that movie for Charlie Day at his Luigi. I'm looking forward to...
His Luigi's amazing. And Charlie Day doesn't even do voice acting. By the way, Ceiling Fan, I Show Speed is a dumbass. On top of that, he was being completely sarcastic. He knows the difference between Mario and Luigi. He's just that good. Voice comics is too. Gavin the Batwolf says hey, and Zachary the Bad Fox says sup.
Hi, welcome. Wait, who are we talking about? Who are we calling names to? I Show Speed.
I Show Speed. Okay, listen.
I have no idea who that is, and you're speaking for yourself on that one because I have no idea.
Okay, so I'll tell you right now. I Show Speed they're funny, in a very immature way.
Okay.
Like, I'm talking more immature than I am.
So, somebody who I'm not going to watch anytime soon.
Yes. I do not think you'll like them. By the way, I spent 15 minutes on the stage looking for the key. It is actually in the same room you're in.
I figured it's in the same room I'm in.
Don't waste your time going to this section.
Well, there's that.
But yes, your best friend in this entire game is the dragon pot.
Even though it's hard to keep it.
Yes.
So where
Okay,
is the key?
Okay, so do you remember seeing that ladder on the far right of the screen?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Cool.
Just jump off of that block and then
There's Eagle Wario. He allows us to fly.
keep going up.
Oh.
I spent 15
So that means the
minutes.
treasure's off to the right there. By the way, the reason I say treasure the way I do is because it's because of Scooby-Doo. I think it's really funny. So in Scooby-Doo there is a Fred says treasures, and it made me laugh like so
I
hard.
actually made that joke earlier when I was writing the alert for my chat.
It's treasure.
Yeah, I said treasure in specific. I didn't know if you chuckled or not.
I didn't even read it. I'm sorry.
No. When I said it out loud.
Oh,
While I was typing
what I did chuckle a little bit on the inside.
I was like, oh, by the way, sorry about that. Caden, Sebastian, Wham, Vernon, Verde, and DeAndre say hello.
Welcome.
In their own
We're gonna
unique and special
steal
ways.
some coins here. So let's see here. I'm glad they stopped in. I hope they stop in for more streams. What cons do I plan on attending this year? So I've already made I've made the decision on them. I'm going to be going to Denver. I'm going to be going to.
I've heard a lot about Denver. Is it as good as people say?
I don't know. Never been.
Really?
Never been. I made a video on it because a friend of mine asked me to, because he felt it was an important issue, and because of that friend, I will be stopping by to go to Denver this year. So I will be in Colorado for at least a weekend, if not a full week.
Victor the Brown Bat says
If they
hello.
allow us. We'll be going to Anthro, Ohio as well.
Ooh, nice dodge.
I don't know how I dodged that.
I'm surprised too. Wario was just like, no.
So we're getting a lot more people in here, but as I continue here, I have a list written out of my stuff. I'm gonna be in New York, but that's not for a convention. That one's a secret one. Well, I mean, not fully a secret. We have discussed Artie's wedding, but that one's more of a secret thing for me. Because like I'm not going to meet I'm not going to meet fans. I'm going to meet I'm going out to help a friend with a wedding. Like that's I wanted to go, and you know, it's the first wedding of my friend. It's the first of my friends to get married, so I'm like, I'm gonna go.
Please give Artie my congratulations.
I absolutely
Because I
will.
won't be able to be there.
They've been waiting on that for so long. So
CJ the Snow Leopard says hello. March the Leopard says sup.
hello.
And then Skylar says, that's awesome. I can't wait to hear about your trip.
Well, the trips are all gonna be all over the place, I'm sure, but we're mostly sticking to the northern hemisphere for this one because I don't feel like going towards the center of the Earth.
Because it gets extremely hot.
And expensive. Last year we did Florida. We did a con in
Was
Florida.
it Megaplex?
It was Megaplex, and we were scared that we weren't going to make it home.
How come?
Money. That money. I didn't spend. We barely spent anything at the con. Food was expensive. Driving was expensive. Gas was expensive. It was also like prime time for Disney goers, and it was even more expensive because of that. It was dangerous, and
Hold the button.
if I hold the button, it doesn't do anything. That's me holding.
No, I mean press and hold.
I am pressing and holding. How else am I gonna hold it? I gotta like hold down and left and. Ugh.
Was I not being specific on which button? I'm sorry. I meant
No.
to say R.
Oh
to say
right,
R.
right. I keep forgetting that you can like
I'm sorry.
run swim in this game.
You can unswim.
Run swim.
I'm so sorry about that. Bombi the cheetah says sup. Alejandro the raccoon says hey. Wiley the hyena says hello, Gavin.
Hi.
Casey the hyena says hey. And Tristan the raccoon says sup.
Welcome, everybody. We're going to continue here.
Oh.
No, we can get coins. Only one, though, because I killed everybody.
I massacred them all. In Wario Land VP. Only for the virtual boy.
We're not sponsored.
We're not.
Oh, there's something over there.
I mean, okay, if you think about it, what are we? What would we could
A
possibly?
dead console.
A dead console. No one's gonna come after us for that.
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Let's be real.
Okay.
Let's
okay.
be real. Let's be real here.
I love Nintendo, but they are very shut down on good projects.
They shut down a lot of really good fan projects, and it's not. I
Mario-
don't hate them for it, cause like they're in their right. But I
You're
am.
right, but like.
I can be a little upsetty spaghetti at it. Like it's not cool.
I mean,
And
we were gonna get Mario 64 HD. I mean, we technically did get it, but it's just not the one running in Unity.
yeah,
It's not a bitch to set up. Anubis fan said, excuse me for that, by the way. Anubis fan says, hey guys, I'm not in the good sign today. I assume they mean mood, and I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully we can make your day a little bit brighter
yeah,
with a bit of Wario Land Virtual Boy.
and facts.
What happened? Says Wiley the hyena.
I'm sure they're wondering about that because I believe my little story, but going to Florida was a long. So we drove an entire day. It took the entire day, an entire 24-hour day to get to Florida too. That was another reason why I'm not doing that again. Truman said if we do it again, we are flying. And I told him I don't think we are, because I actually don't. That was also the least return I had gotten on a single convention, and I brought my business cards. Like, think about that. I brought stuff for people to take home, and it still didn't go well.
Are you still holding R now?
No, I keep forgetting to hold R.
Run, swim.
Run, swim. I mean,
Fluffy Zenny says Florida is so neat. Our flight was delayed 3 hours to Florida.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the newest. This is one of the craziest things ever.
swimming up a waterfall.
Yeah, and be careful. Those things will actually hurt you.
What about this door? Did you know about this? Fun fact, I'm finding this all by mistake.
So, can we just be real and just say you're the better Wario player here?
I'm not a better Wario player.
You're better at finding treasure. Look at you. That was unfair.
That was unfair. I bonked it.
That's so deep. One of my family members were in the hospital and got overheated and passed out. Oh.
No, that's not.
That is really deep. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Sorry about
You
that.
need Bull for this.
Of course I need Bull for this.
You either need Bull or
Dragon.
Dragon.
Oh,
Or Fire!
what's in the pot? What's
pot.
in the pipe? Pipe pot. How'd that work for you? You weren't expecting that, were you? I hope they feel, yeah.
The looter.
Okay, well, what's back here? So you got a lot of gold.
Wiley the Hyena says, hope one of your members...
Oh no!
What?
Wario!
What? Gavin,
What?
you did not. Did you soft lock yourself?
Well, I got a 15-minute timer. Is there a rewind on this?
I don't... Yeah, rewind in the States. Right there. Go down. Up.
Oh.
The little arrow. How...
What button is this? Because...
Let me see. Rewind settings enabled. Okay, so then go to... Okay, go up to configuration. Go to hotkeys.
Hotkeys. Well, let's see.
And then it's...
Shift R. I'm just going to change that to normal R. Okay, sorry about that, guys.
I'll hold the controller if you need me to.
It'll be fine. Thank you, though.
Wario
Ronnie says, sup. Zenny said, Wario's too wide. Chandler says sup.
Dimitri the Tiger says, "What's up?" And Highlander Revolta says, "Sup, Gavin."
Okay, well, hello everybody.
Okay, so what the freak was that? Oh,
I'm
still pretty
I'm
messed up.
playing like an idiot. That's what's going on.
You're not playing like an idiot. Calm down. That was an oversight by the devs, if you really think about it.
That is, but still at the same time, imagine waiting 15 minutes for that. I don't think I'd want to.
They gave you 15 minutes, but honestly, the time that they should have given you is 8. Or at least 6. Because these levels aren't actually that long, chat. Like, a skilled speedrunner could beat this game in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, without hunting for treasure.
Without hunting for treasure.
For treasure. We can
Oh,
both...
there's treasure in the mountains.
There's treasures. Anyway.
Okay, we're gonna stop making
We're stop making fun of Fred before
I was gonna say the name of the voice actor. I don't remember his name.
Well, we're not making fun of him. We're just making another character because the way he says it.
We can both beat them, Gavin. No worries.
No worries. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so be careful with these bull tadpoles because they will pop out of the waterfall and hit you. And yes, there are ones above you that you don't know of.
Oh, we could go back there and go get a treasure. A treasure.
Be careful though. I like how there's no music here.
Just the subtle, nice, calming effect of a waterfall.
It actually sounds like water.
I would
The
love.
noise here sounds good.
I would love to see. Somebody create.
Dragon Pot.
We can go back and do it.
You were saying?
I would like to see somebody, clever developers, make something
jump over that.
for the Virtual Boy.
Oh, like how some people make their own custom cartridges for
Yeah, like
games.
we've got custom cartridges and stuff, and we've got things like that. But I want to see somebody develop a fully new experience.
I could do that.
Well, I know you could do that, but like I'm not talking.
Not you, Casey. You're not allowed to make. You're not allowed
Like,
to
I
homebrew
just-
games in our house.
No, I just mean like I'd like to see somebody take the hardware and see how far they can push the hardware to make a game. Because like we've seen games that break the Genesis, like in terms of that. I've seen stuff that doesn't.
I haven't.
You haven't.
What games are there that do this?
There is a game out there that was released rather recently that just absolutely, if you run it on a Genesis, you're just gonna have a bad time, like, because it just breaks it. It was done by a really skilled developer, like they know what they're doing in terms of the hardware, but like.
But they were doing it to test its limits.
They made a beat 'em up that really just pushed the limits, and they were kind of rude about it. Okay.
Yeah, careful. These guys can actually screw you up really bad, so I advise you get rid of them.
Rue says, hi, how's it going? How's it going, Rue? We are just playing some Wario Land on the Virtual Boy. The Wander says, sup, welcome.
Fluffy Sandy says, I like the tadpoles. I actually like that name a lot.
Hey, they are really cute.
They remind me of Madpoles from 3D World. Meow.
Well, I think they're the same species, like, same, like, genus species. In terms of...
because Wario, amazingly enough, some of the Wario enemies
have shown up in Mario games. Oh, it was important that we did that. We got a key.
Then how did I progress without remembering that?
I don't know.
I guess I've been trying to suppress my memory about this game. I remember this room.
I figured the stream though, but we're gonna do about half the game today.
Half the game? I don't blame you.
Because we're about an hour in.
I'm surprised I beat the game in 2 hours. I was like...
You must have been booking it after a while.
Oh my gosh. At, like, halfway through this, I was just like, let me just find the key, please. Let me get out of here.
Okay, well that's not what we're doing. We're gonna...
Yeah, you're actually trying to enjoy the game.
We're gonna just sit...
What was it that I wasn't trying to enjoy the game?
Casey just wasn't enjoying it enough.
Is that a Phanto? That
That
looks like a Phanto.
That is a Phanto. What?
ground pound on it. What the? I zipped past this. That's a Phanto. There's an enemy later in the game that does look like a Phanto.
Do you want to look up what that enemy name is?
Sure. And it actually is a flying mask.
So then it's a Phanto.
It must be a Phanto. I'm gonna check really quickly.
Just go look up.
That is not what I wanted. Phone. You are funny.
Funny phone, go funny thing.
It's, like, really far out into the game.
Gary says, hey. Seskel says, sup.
And Fluffy Zenny says Casey won out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that, thing on the wall there? That's what they look like.
Whoa,
It's
yeah.
a Phanto.
That's totally a Phanto.
I didn't realize it until I saw the mask.
And chat's probably like, what the heck's a Phanto? Mario, we've done a Mario 2 playthrough on the channel, so you can go check it out if you want to know
that I
explanations.
wasn't part of, by the
No,
way.
but I did a Mario 2 playthrough on the channel where that was really fun, where we did the advanced version.
Oh.
We did all versions of Mario 2.
Yeah, don't go for the treasure in this room. It gets extremely difficult to get.
I think we could do it.
Don't hold R.
I'm not. So I can't go over there. Okay. So they at least want me to have fire. That
And
one's
the
probably
other one is
Eagle,
It is
probably.
the eagle pot.
Just gonna hold down.
You did that first try.
I just held down. That's all I did.
Yeah, because of holding R, that also increases the movements of the current, which makes it extremely difficult to do anything. This game does not like you, Casey.
I just don't like you holding R all the time.
That's why I gave you the tip of don't run everywhere.
No, well, we know now. Zero the Red Panda says, hey, welcome. Screams as I try. This is gonna be the thing that gets me.
What?
The eagle pot over here.
Yes, this eagle pot is extremely difficult to grab.
I'm not even holding anything.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Hey.
And now it's gonna be grabbing the pot that's gonna be difficult.
Both of them.
Both of them. Every single one. Shieldy, the number that says, hey, hi, welcome. I hope everybody's been enjoying the playthrough so far. I've been enjoying this. This is actually a lot
of fun.
This is a lot more fun than than the Wario Land 1. Like I cannot describe to you how much more fun I'm actually having with it.
Okay, so like I said, aside from Gavin hearing me hate on the final boss, I actually do enjoy this game a lot.
This game is so much fun. I actually really like this. I'm going to give this game my recommendation, and we're only past the first world.
After the second boss is when things start to dip.
Oh, really?
To the point to where I was like, I just want to get out of here.
We're at 2007.
So that's...
We're at a good
Oh, actually, no, it's this stage.
This stage is where it starts to dip?
Yeah, this is the one where... Yeah, those are munchers, by the way. I found that one on the stream. The Phanto one I didn't realize till just now.
These guys are munchers?
Yeah,
oh,
look
they
at
are munchers. So, that's another thing I should probably talk about
Oh yeah, do
in
not
this
fly
game.
over these pits. Do not fly over them because you will get screwed over by those enemies.
So, I should probably mention that the game's art style changed midway through development.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it did. This game was originally going to have the same style of art style that the Donkey Kong Country games had. The pre-rendered style.
Oh, like the intro?
However, they found it took up too much space on the cartridge and changed.
Of course it did.
So dumb stuff like that like those munchers look different.
Huh.
That's why they've got a slightly different art style. What do the hearts do? Asks Fluffy Zenny. The hearts, once you get ads, yeah, sure. The hearts change. I cannot speak.
Okay.
The hurts. The hurts.
Okay.
You do it.
The hearts in this game, well, at least in the original Wario Land series, once collecting 100 grants you an extra life.
So that's what they.
They're like the coin equivalent of Mario, except for coins in this game are actual gold.
What hearts did originally in Mario Land, in the first two Mario Lands were 1-ups, actually. So we have a twister here. I'm just gonna stand on that.
Yeah. These guys are your friend, so don't worry.
They said sorry for asking. Oh, it's fine.
No, you're fine. That's the whole point of Gavin Dragon's channel. They are a database for information.
I like giving facts. I do extensive research on every playthrough that I do on this channel.
By the way, these enemies appear later in the Mario series.
These munchers?
Nope, these tornadoes. They are the
Okay,
same
because these
ones
munchers are really weird.
Yes. These tornadoes appear in Mario Galaxy. They are what?
Oh, they are.
Mario
They are the same, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow! That's something I wouldn't have noticed.
The only way I'm able to tell, don't walk into that.
Into that?
Yeah, you need the fire pot for that. Oh no! Wait! No! Break that block! Break that block! I'm sorry. Break both of them. I forgot. Watch this. This was only.
Oh, it's a sand monster, and it gets eaten away by the tornado.
Fun fact: that's only done once throughout this entire game. Never again.
That's still really clever.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah, run. These enemies are extremely annoying. Just like an actual mosquito.
Well, I don't know. That worked pretty easy.
Oh yeah, I was researching about the enemies. Sorry.
For the Fanto thing.
Yeah, Wario Land. No, I put 4.
Yeah, because Fanto totally appears in 4. He might. I don't know.
Fanto does not appear in 4.
I know.
There is a similar enemy though. Wario Land VB enemies.
Fluffy Zany said, "Now I'm doing it."
El Mosco.
Okay.
Meaning the mosquito. It's in Spanish.
Ah, okay. I don't know Spanish mostly. I know.
That's why
food.
you have me here.
Yeah, clearly, because I just don't speak Spanish. I know food.
Comida.
Please don't whistle into the mic.
I stopped as soon as I started.
Yeah, I know where that goes, and I'm like, it's a little.
Sorry.
It can get dicey.
I don't. This makes it hard to find what enemy I'm thinking of, cause
What? Just
it doesn't show their.
Just look up Fanto Mario Wiki. Should come up, right?
Here's the thing.
And then you'd find similar enemies in the page.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
I was in the Mario Wiki.
Well, did you look up the Fanto on Mario Wiki?
Oh my god, fine. Jeez. Okay.
What? I'm just thinking.
No. Something on here.
Found a key.
It gave me a list of enemies instead of actually just showing me them. So I'm just gonna take a big guess.
All right, got the eagle hat again. Key.
That guy. That's not what I'm looking for, but I know what it is.
I mean, that's.
It's these.
Yeah, it's the.
Oh, they actually give the art. Okay, so this one will be easier to find. Metalhead. Vase.
Oh, and now we've got dragon again.
Nope, that's not what I'm looking for, but that's later.
Ooh. What if we just go across? That's what. There's actually a opening there. So, chat, I hope everybody's been enjoying this so far. I've been having...
I found it.
Oh, yeah.
It's called a face ball.
What?
Yep.
So on the topic of Faceball, there's actually a unreleased Virtual Boy game that got released recently, like within the last couple years.
So they
called Faceball.
So they switch between this face and a sad face without the spikes.
Huh.
But that definitely was a Fanto. There were no eyes or pupils or anything. So I'm actually gonna search Fanto.
Fluffy Zenny says secret. Azel says bonjour. January says hey. We are playing in the background. We do not want to come to the foreground. So if there is, because there's a bunch of spikes up there. So.
Jeez, that gives me nightmares.
What, spikes?
No, the final boss. It is just pure nightmare fuel.
Alright, there's a lot more gold over there, but I'm just going to ignore it because
I still keep forgetting Master of Disguise is an actual game.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
I'm scared.
I'm really hoping Professor 9 makes a patch for it. He said he wanted to, so Angela Sheeta says bonjour. Millie says hey. Welcome, welcome. Alright, as we go back across this way. This is really nerve-wracking because I could see the spikes.
A lot of the enemies actually have sketch designs, which is good.
Well, yeah, they're all sketched. It was around that time there they still sketched the enemy on paper.
There's another Wario-like that's gone under the radar.
Oh boy, what's that?
Slam Hammer. And it actually does look like Wario.
Oh boy. Well, we'll check that out in the meantime, see if it should belong in this retrospective.
I've actually been pretty proud of the people who've come up with the Wario-likes as of recently.
Yeah, a lot of the Wario-likes that we've been seeing have been very impressive.
Actually, I was really skeptical going into Pizza Tower.
How was that?
It is good. Not on my PC though.
Okay.
It runs well when I don't have OBS open, but as soon as I open OBS, it runs at half speed and speeds up.
So it eats up a lot of the CPU and RAM. Got it.
Yeah, until I get my SSD in.
That's probably not.
But the game runs in a perfect 60. The animations are actually really good. All the animations run in 60, actually.
Cool. Jethel says aloha. Jethro says hola. Azara says heya. And Amari says hola. Welcome, everybody.
Hold up.
So, let me think here. Was there anything else that I was going on about?
Before I said anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here. April says, hey. Oh, I should probably mention what tomorrow's stream's going to be, shouldn't I? Since tomorrow's going to be another stream.
Oh, that's a soft lock in 3.
How about we stick to the game real fast?
I know, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry to pull you away from it.
You're good. I was still looking for the Panto enemy, couldn't find it. But yeah, that definitely was a Panto.
Totally is.
I bet it would look even more like a Panto with the
color.
with the red.
Oh yeah.
I bet you that.
Oh, that was rude. I killed that enemy beforehand and.
Yeah, enemies respawn in this.
You know what we're gonna do?
Uh-oh.
I'm not taking the hit. I am not taking that hit.
Guys, Gavin's using the time stone.
That's what you get.
You just torched him.
Yeah. That's what that gets. He thought he could take away my power up.
I still find that amazing.
February Sabretooth says hey, and Vincent says sup. Well, welcome everybody. So I'm taking care of the mosquitoes like they're nothing.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying this is the best power up to have on you on all times. And if you lose it, I wish you the best of it.
The neighbor's dogs are going off today.
Yeah, they are.
Of course, halfway through a stream.
Actually, that mic, I'm pretty sure doesn't even pick up on them.
I'm sure it doesn't.
They're
but...
all the way over there, and
yeah, the mic's really nice, but yeah.
Yes, burn the mosquitoes. They must perish.
Don't actually try to use fire on mosquitoes. Yes, it works, but no, I don't want people.
Doesn't it actually spread the disease?
No, it burns it up, but I don't want people catching themselves on fire trying to kill a mosquito.
Or burning your house.
Yeah, the bug spray exists. Like, come on.
Bug spray and fly swats.
Yeah.
And your hand.
Hands work quite well.
Yeah.
I guess Fluffy Zenny is going to try to burn a mosquito later.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I might have to prevent them from doing that.
That would be great. Regardless.
Yeah, we don't condone arson on bugs. Please don't.
Please don't. I don't want people hurting themselves because of a bug. Bug spray on a lighter. No.
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 No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No.
That is not recommended.
Look, the best I can recommend for you to do is grab a bug, and then
He said they dip
it in water.
Yeah, water's good.
I kid. Good, Zenny.
So we haven't done either of these two games yet.
I have not played them at all.
So let's pick one here, and we'll do it. Hearts.
Actually,
you know what?
We'll let Chad decide.
Yeah, hearts or coins, everybody. Pick one. Anybody?
Look at him. He's just watching TV.
But we actually had to do that for tent worms. Ew, gross.
Yeah, tent worms are really disgusting. I found out about a species of worm I never knew of. They're called hammerhead worms. They are disgusting little beans that are toxic.
Ew. Okay, they said coin. Let's go.
If
Okay, so we have to bet a certain amount of coins. We're going to bet 10. And we are going to use...
Oh. Gavin.
We are going to save.
You're cheating.
And that is why we were going
Oh my
to
gosh,
save.
look at his face.
Yeah, because we just lost coins.
I know, but...
We lost coins there too, so it says far right, and it doesn't look like it changed too much.
So you get quadruple your bet if you win.
That seems like a fair trade. Well, we are going to exit, and we'll do the heart one later on, right before the end.
Oh!
Yep, you can only do them once.
You know what
So make sure you...
for Wario Land 4?
Not that.
No, but you can do mini games to your heart's extent.
Okay. We've got...
Yeah, look out.
Dang it.
I said look out as it hit you. I'm sorry about that. You have to wait for it to stop shooting its third one, and then it'll jump out after you. Ooh.
Tricky.
The next one gets really stupid. I'll let you know that right now.
Well, that was rude. Okay.
They're nasty little things. They bite too. Really? Tent worms. I don't know too much about worms aside from earthworms.
I don't want to. I don't want to talk about worms. Bugs gross me out. I'm sorry,
Bugs
guys.
gross you out?
Bugs gross me out.
Then why am I still living here?
You're not a bug.
But I bug you all the time.
No, you're cheeky.
Goober.
You cheeky goober.
Guys, I'm cheeky. Hype down in the chat. Shit.
Oh, dang it! That was loud for.
I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna get like hit. That's why I got loud. I didn't mean to.
Just going to duck.
Oh yeah, you can duck.
And kaboom.
So, do you want me to warn you anything about these bosses? Because I do remember them.
We're just gonna go for it.
Okay. This is actually one of the cooler bosses of the entire game.
Oh, that's neat. He's got like.
He's not here yet. He's still in the background. Wario is your tell. Jump on him.
There's
That
that.
platform doesn't come back.
I figured it wouldn't. So all we gotta do is like wait like right over here. What if we
So
instead of getting hit, what if we confuse it and bonk it again?
Wario acquires the time stone.
Wah! I will wipe out half of my gold. What?
I will wipe out half of my goat weight. Speaking of worms, sandworm.
Sandworm.
Yeah, it is a sandworm.
He looks mad.
He's dead. You actually beat that quicker than I did.
I used rewinds.
And now, guess what? Some of the gold's gonna fall in there. So, who do you think is richer, Mr. Krabs or Wario?
Wario, because Mr. Krabs still has a business open.
Okay,
That's costing him money.
Wario or Scrooge McDuck?
Scrooge McDuck.
Okay.
Because Wario still gets stuff taken from him.
And lives in a warehouse?
And Scrooge McDuck still makes money on everything, every cent of gold he has.
That's right, even his gold makes gold.
Yeah.
I still find that amazing.
Alright, we are now halfway through the game.
He looks mad. He's dead. That is true. That is exactly how it was put. You're just like...
He looks angry.
He looks angry, and then I'm just like, he's dead.
So we're about halfway now.
You actually got way more gold than I did.
Already?
Yeah, because by the end I actually only had 2,000.
Oh, wow.
So you are actually...
It's the McDuck Death Squad. Surrender your coins. Okay, anyways.
Wario gets abducted by Scrooge McDuck. Ooh, this one has an interesting mechanic.
Well, while we're still going, because I can change them, because we might as well. I mean, we're only an hour and 20 in. I still got Steam for it. Do you want to tell the chat what I made you watch last night?
You made me watch Power Rangers 2017.
The movie.
The movie.
And, your thoughts?
I loved it.
It's a good movie.
It is a very good movie.
She doesn't even really like Power Rangers, and she liked the movie.
It actually wants me to... I actually kind of want to watch...
This keeps happening, chat. I keep getting her interested in new series.
I mean, you didn't really get me interested in Mega Man, to be honest. I did want to try to get better at it. You can't destroy those. You'll figure out the gimmick soon enough. This one, actually, I learned on my own. So... I'm not going to give you the hint until...
You have to put... I don't like this. I don't like where this is going.
Did you already see it?
So I've got to catch that.
Here's the thing, though.
It's different each time.
Yep, and there's 3 of them.
Then I gotta call.
It gets worse, though.
Grab it back, because this is not the first one. So now how do I put it on there? And then I gotta time that.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
What do you mean it gets worse?
It gets worse.
Oh boy, this is gonna be weird.
So how are you liking the game so far?
I mean, this is a little tricky. Okay, that's got some delay on it. Fluffy Zenny says, "Oh, you watch it with Gavin? That's sweet." I made her watch it. I wanted to make her watch it way sooner, and then she was like, "No, I'm gonna go to bed." And I was like, "All right." And then Truman came home, and we were trying to watch Lego Masters, and Truman and them wouldn't stop. So I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna put this movie on." And then I basically made her watch the movie because I was like, "Nope, you gotta watch it now, because you're in the room."
No, I decided to stay because Truman was acting funny.
He was really weird.
That's a door, by the way. Oh wait, is it? Oh, I thought it was a door.
Nope.
That's weird. Good job, Gavin. You need to sit down and watch movies.
I try to.
That's the door.
Essentially. Okay. Essentially, I do try to watch movies on my spare time because beyond video games, I do really like film and animation, and I love seeing what stories they have to tell.
I like practical effects. Let's just be real.
I like practical effects too, but like
practical freaking effects.
Practical freaks. No,
It's
I like
freaking effect. Lupin.
It's all a trick. Okay. So no, I like looking at movies. I like watching them. I like studying them. So like, when it comes to sitting down and watching a movie, I try to do like a family movie night eventually, every now and again. Like anybody in the house, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I know we want to do like a riff track on a couple movies for the channel. I know a couple people have wanted that, but we just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I mean, let's see here. What series and things have you gotten me onto? We've got the Super Mario Brothers movie from the 90s.
Yeah.
We got Mega Man Battle Network, that series, and Star Force.
Yeah, you could just you could make a big list.
Doctor Who.
How does Wario control the dragon hat? I think he just
thinks it.
He thinks it. It's his brain.
My brain. Fun fact: Wario turns into a zombie.
Yep. Yeah.
He, in fact, dies.
That is something that happens.
I find it funny that Wario is virtually more indestructible than Mario.
I mean, he's Wario. Of course he is.
But then he just gets poked in the stomach a little bit by a pointy object. Oh, my heart!
I think he's playing it up.
He's playing it up.
I think he's playing it up.
I mean,
he's faking it. He can still go to school.
he can still go to school.
What a liar. He can still.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. The only reason why I see how that works is because of. Do you remember the Mario and Wario comic?
I do.
And Wario is really big.
I was thinking about it the other night, and I was looking at release dates and whatnot, and I've come to the conclusion that that comic influenced a lot of what makes Wario Wario.
You can flip in your coin, but I got flipping instead. I love watching the comic dub of that. It's so funny.
It is. Did you know there was more comics of that though? And they have been recently dubbed.
Yeah, I heard you say there was more, and I did not know that. Wario dies 100% real, no clickbait, click now.
No, that's clickbait.
That's definitely.
That's clickbait. He didn't die during this game.
Wario doesn't die.
I didn't die during this game.
Like, even when you lose a life, he just comes back.
Oh, dang it. Dang you.
These bees are extremely hard to time. Okay.
Ah, I see. I don't like that.
Wario Land Virtual Boy, everyone. So, what I want to recommend to you is that when it reaches the end, you want to place it on there. Sandia.
So once it gets to the so like now?
Now. You stupid.
That was way different. That was way different.
I'm sorry.
As you can see, I'm manipulating the spawn of the... I don't know what...
RNG manipulation. Woohoo! We're speedrunners.
It's not RNG manipulation. What? Okay, that was really close.
Okay, so I guess once it enters. I might be thinking of one later in this stage. I don't mind...
Dang it, I can't jump and just grab it from these bees. I have to wait, and that gets me really close to one of those. So I'm gonna say now.
Like, as soon as it enters in. That was lucky.
Okay. That is...
a key.
Incredibly annoying. Imagine if the key just shatters and you have to redo it.
Why would the key shatter?
Just to mess with Wario. It's just a really rude key.
Alright, so, do we also want to talk about Wario's voices?
We
think that's
can.
pretty interesting. So, Charles Martinet wasn't the original voice for Wario, especially during the commercials, until Wario World.
I could have sworn he did the... Did he do the Mario Land 2 ad?
He did not do the
Who
Mario
did
Land
that
2
one?
ad. I know he didn't do that one.
What makes you so sure?
Because it's not him. I just know.
You just know?
Yeah, because this exists.
That's true.
A soft lock that screws you over.
Empathetic apathy says... Empathetic empathy...
Empathetic apathy says, I have returned.
Welcome back, I can't speak.
Hey, Gavin, calm down. It's okay, bud.
Ah.
Stop panicking. Panic. That's my thing.
That is your thing.
Oh no, apathy is back.
That's not oh no.
No, they meant like apathy. The word apathy.
The word apathy. We're gonna say it again. We're gonna fumble my words. How you doing, bud? I hope you're doing well.
I am Wario.
Poor tongue-tied. Yeah, no, not saying the last word, but yeah, I am very much tongue-tied. I've been tongue-tied all day. You should have seen it earlier. What was the word I was messing up earlier?
Watermelon.
Watermelon, yeah.
It was not watermelon.
It wasn't watermelon.
I said that to mess with you.
It was not watermelon.
It was not watermelon.
Can you hand me my drink, though?
What was it you were trying to say?
It definitely wasn't cucumber either, because I have a cucumber drink right here, and I just said it twice in a row.
Cucumber.
No, you messed it up. Alright.
What was it?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Why have so many people messed up the word watermelon lately?
I'm not.
Because we're on a stage that deals with watermelons. Watermelon, 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 watermelon.
Oh, baskets, and they're moving faster.
Okay, this is the one where you place it at the end.
No.
Yes.
I placed it when the one was at the end. Didn't do anything. Okay. There that is. Okay. Liar!
I'm not a liar, I promise. I'm a good girl.
Oh, you mean as they spawn in. You don't mean that as they're getting to the end of the one on the far right. Right? You don't mean there, you mean there.
Yeah, go for it.
That's really close.
Do you see? I wasn't a liar.
I like planning on the...
I was misjudged. I was thrown in jail for Wario Land on Game Boy.
Wario, you were...
I like his original voice. It's really creative. I like Wario's new voice, but I just like his original one because they made him like more rounded. Like it fits him, but eh.
What if we do it...
Rewind.
No.
Oh! He said enough! He said enough!
Alright, then we grab this, and we set it down now. And that didn't
You
work.
see what I mean by at the end?
Okay. So now if we go boink.
Well, of course you're gonna give me Charles Martinet, but I'm not talking about that.
Just look up all voices. He said he doesn't bring it back now, y'all.
One hop this time. No audio in my cable. So, the mystery of the unknown voice actor that voiced Wario for the American Nintendo commercials.
I did it! We got it! This... Oh my gosh, we have to do both.
Yep.
That is...
Okay, so Chikao Otsuka was the Japanese voice actor. Can you tell me who the English
Two
actor
melons.
was?
Oh gosh, look at the chat. You gotta read it out like it's the song.
Wait, what do you mean?
Read the chat like it's the song. Bring it back now, y'all. One melon this time. Two melons this time.
Wario Land, now stop! Bah!
Alright, so this is gonna be tricky. Cat was two.
So, according to this, I still can't find a name.
According to my research, we still are messing this up.
James H. Sawyer did the Wario Land or Super Mario Land 3 commercial. They also did 6 Golden Coins.
Ah!
So their name is James H. Sawyer. I am Wario. I am your master. Get his hands on the 6 Golden Coins. I do like that Wario voice, though. It's different.
See, you'd think
This minigame is a pain. Oh, this isn't a minigame. This is part of the game.
this is just the game.
Obey Wario.
So that's too late.
Okay,
That's too late.
Than that. As soon as it gets onto that last conveyor belt, you throw it.
I'm timing it based on the far right one. On the one that's already got.
Oh, okay.
So, and we got a ship.
Wario tries to cram it inside of a bottle. Didn't Syrup have her ship inside of a bottle at one point?
It was in the globe in the one, but no, I don't think.
Oh yeah, you're right. It wasn't a globe. I'm stupid.
It wasn't a bottle. It's not bottleneck. We're not bottlenecking it.
Got me there. You know what's funny? My headphones are filtering out the noise. I can only hear certain things, like blocks being destroyed and stuff. It is so funny.
Let's give the heart game a shot real fast.
Watch it be the buckets.
Oh, it costs 100 coins just to do.
Well, you gotta realize 100 coins for 100 hearts.
Yeah, and then you jump. So all you do here is as they're
Oh.
and that is all there is to this one.
Yeah. Do not move left and right, or else you won't jump.
Yep, that's annoying, but there you go.
But hey, you got an extra life. You're at 12. You didn't really need it.
No, I really didn't. It was a waste of coins, honestly. But for 8,000, we're doing good.
Yeah, you are doing really good. I actually never got that pirate ship. Oh, and here we go. Your first haunted stage.
I don't think there's that many in the game, is there?
No, just this one. And guess who appears here?
That thing? A lot of Onis?
A lot of
Masks?
Onis. And a specific mask we were talking about earlier.
Wait a minute. What? Okay, that's...
This enemy comes back regardless.
No, he's got something. Okay, that is a background object. I'm using that to figure out what's a background object and what's not.
What?
The stomp. Because the stomp, believe it or not, shakes everything on screen, but not items and not sprite tiles. So it's so watch that door. Look at the door. It doesn't move.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So this guy, you gotta stomp on his head. What do those masks do?
Huh?
What do those masks do?
Nothing. If this was Wario Land 4, they would chase after you as you're exiting the level. You're just finding everything!
Secrets! Just pour it in. Look cool. I mean, this looks
Oh,
neat.
these are the pots that I was telling you about earlier. The vases. They spawn enemies if they're face up. So, like Wario, Super Mario Land 2 and the 6 Golden Coins, this game does have a limited repertoire of music.
As you
And
can
it's
notice.
really quite repetitive. But I told myself this is a unfinished console,
It's a finished game on an unfinished system.
so I'd understand.
You kind of gotta just
Get
give and take a little bit here. Think of it less as a Virtual Boy or a Game Boy Advance, and more as a
standalone title. Wario Land, a Virtual Boy, but it's a plug and play.
You just kind of look at it as a little oddity.
It is an oddity.
Not like the greatest oddity in the world, but like
It's there.
It's something. Ooh, found a secret.
You did?
Coin. Alright, so where's this gonna take me?
Here's the room. That's a boss.
Huh.
So these
That
are the
is
smaller ones.
totally Fanto.
Supposedly that's a ball, and yes, you're supposed to beat that boss in order to progress. So you want to jump on those tiny enemies and throw it at him.
He says, I don't like the thing. Yeah, I agreed.
Oh, that thing looks much more scarier with the scaling problem.
That's it? Only took one hit?
Yeah.
That thing's gonna show back up again, isn't it? That's a creepy boss, said Empathetic.
Yep. Wario Land. Okay, so Wario Land in specific is one of those. I thought you were gonna land on that.
I didn't even see it. I, for some reason, registered that as background tile.
Anyways, the thing about Wario Land is it can get away with many things that the Mario series doesn't. Well, at least things that you can clearly see. I mean, in Wario Land, in Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS, there's actually 2 ghosts you can find in the game and a UFO. And by ghosts, I'm not talking about boos or I forget what they're called. Nothing like that. There are 2 literal human-figured ghosts in the background of the flagpole area and ghost houses. And the last one, there's a UFO that you can find in the sky.
Oh, look, he shows up over here.
But yeah, that's definitely a Fanto.
Like, totally.
I'm from Subcon.
Ooh. No, what if this is part of Subcon?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, Subcon is a real place. It's not just the subconscious in terms of the Mario, like, canosity. I brought this up before, but the Mario group goes through that game like twice to 3 times. In Advance, and then Advance, the original, and BS, the Mario Bros. 2 USA, which is its own thing. But that's a story for the Mario 2 game, so if you're curious at all about that, go watch my playthrough of Mario 2. I explain it much better there. I go into a lot more detail.
But what about the Dream Team?
Dream Team helps to show that yes, it's a real place, and that the Mario group has, you know, kind of figured out a way to, you know, stay in the realm. It's essentially an extension of Subcon.
Mm-hmm.
Subcon's basically the world as if you remember it, not so much as you want it to be. And in the dreamy place in Dream Team is essentially what your dreams think of it as.
That's true,
which is the magic that Wart uses to keep the Mario Bros away from him.
If you really think about it, if you try to perceive dreams as an actual world, it's quite bizarre. Because the funny thing that actually helps people remember that they're in a dream in order to lucid dream is that clocks don't work, signs constantly change.
That's not always the case, but I mean it can be.
It is not always the case.
I've had a couple that are wild. I've had a couple times where I'll dream and then signs don't change and stuff just, you know, it functions properly. But the only reason I can tell it's a dream is that I'm doing something way different than I normally would. We got a horse.
You got the horsey.
I didn't get this treasure at all.
Well, now we got a horse.
My dreams are nice.
My dreams can be nice. It's not always nice.
So my dreams are actually clocks.
Okay.
Clocks don't work.
Yeah, mine I just kind of pay attention to what I'm doing. Usually I play along because I like to have fun with it. I like to figure out. I don't try to make too much sense of them
You
because
just sit down in your dream and just be like,
I just play along because when I figure out it's a dream, usually it doesn't last too much longer. Because usually by the time I figured it out, I'm gonna be waking up in a bit anyways. Okay, let's go this way. 'Cause I want the coins.
and then you just have Casey bashing everything in the dream, just like Wario.
No, of course you would. I mean, some people just do. Some people know when they're asleep. I stopped really trying to force certain things in dreams, though, because the more you force something, the less fun it is, in my honest opinion.
Trying to run in your dreams is a nightmare.
Yes. So that looped us around.
So I've tried to run after people, and I've like become extremely slow.
That's generally what happens in
It's
dreams.
scary as hell.
It's weird. Okay, so we went through here.
The thing that I find funny about it is in most dreams, I am extremely athletic. I'm talking Mario athletic, like broken.
Broken.
Yeah, that door. I was like wanting to tell you, but didn't at the same time.
Well, we're gonna figure it out regardless, so. If I do finish it, the thumbnail will change, and so will the title. We'll remove the part 1, but for now, I'm keeping it. I mean, yeah, we're getting real close to 5, but if I run a little over, I can always watch it after the fact.
I saw someone make a joke about school system clocks, or at least the older ones, where if there's a shortage or something, they start spinning quickly. So someone took a video of that happening in their classroom and said, "Oh no, Made in Heaven has been released."
Oh my gosh. So I did recently finish up part 6, and my only thought is I want part 7. And I'm sad because it probably won't happen because of the way they ended it. But I can still be hopeful. Because, you know what?
That's true. Because
Part 7 is incredibly popular. So is part 8. And 9 is seemingly
it's brand new.
got that hype. So I didn't see anything there. So I'm assuming we just got to keep going to the right.
There you go.
We're just exploring for gold at this point.
It's so funny to watch them just get burnt alive. Because they just incinerate on contact.
There's that.
Careful. It's a spooky.
Casey's going dark, yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, because I said they get incinerated on contact. Well, I'm not wrong.
So they give you coins if they're upright.
Yeah.
Huh. That's what I thought they did, but you were like, they shoot out enemies. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
if they're not on their...
Yeah, I thought wrong. It's because the image that's shown from the manual has them facing up, not on their side.
Okay, we didn't find the key.
We are heading left?
Yeah, because I haven't found the key.
Oh, so you found the exit.
Yeah,
Did you try? Okay, wait, hold on.
we're looking for the keys.
I'm trying to remember this stage. Cause
We are still
have you
looking.
tried going right here? Yeah, because this boss is gone. Right.
We were in the background of there.
Top right?
Possibly. Let's try the left real fast. Because I know we've been left.
You've been here.
Yeah. So we went in here. Went through there. Got there. We went past this.
And then...
We beat that guy. You want to try the background here, or...?
We've already been there.
Yeah.
Because you can see the blocks are empty. Yeah, that's the big issue with the later stages. They are a labyrinth for no reason.
There's nothing over here on the top right.
So then it's top left. The final stage is really stupid.
I'm glad I've got you here to help me out with this, because this is actually incredibly...
So we've been to the background here.
and we've been off to the left here. We found a door. That was a treasure.
That was treasure.
Treasure. It's just the way he says it. I think it's funny. Everybody's...
Look, guys, they're hoarding the treasure.
Treasure. If you've never said treasure like that, try it at least once. It's fun.
Funny.
It's really fun to say like that.
Wario, but Fred.
It's the treasure.
I'm about to go steal a bunch of treasure.
Treasure.
Sorry, I didn't mean to spit, by the way.
No, you're fine. So we go. So we've been on the foreground. Let's try the background here. Went through here. We went across here. Cause like everything gives you one of those. This was the treasure. Treasure.
I'm sorry. That's gonna continue to get me. Did you go back out the door, or did you actually go up and to the right?
Yeah, we went into that door. That door to the right, there is just the horse treasure.
The tree.
So that was the foreground there. We've already been there. We went through here.
We just came through here.
There was this door right here.
Oh, keep going. Yeah, now I'm remembering. It's this way.
We did it, guys. We did
I
it.
wouldn't recommend. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. I forgot that you come back up this way.
We're gonna come back out this way because we've already been all the way through there. We're running. We're making it to the end. I'm sorry this stage is taking so long.
Huh? This stage is fine.
This stage has been taking
It's
forever.
just the chair. But I'll be fine.
Well, the chair is one thing, but like, I'm sorry for the audience that the stage took forever.
Yeah,
Okay, if you think that's bad, level 13 is I don't like level 13. Because with level 13, you have to do your damn hardest to try not to lose the current item you have. Or else you cannot progress.
This stage is tricky. It's got Gutsman platforms.
Okay, so just think of this as Mega Man with horrible physics.
Mega Man, but the physics are worse in every way. Except Wario, like, it fits for Wario, but it doesn't fit for, like, a Mega Man.
Yeah, it's not supposed to fit for Mega Man.
Of course it's not. It's supposed to fit for a Wah.
it's meant to swoosh. If you're not me, you're not swooshing hard enough.
If you're not Wario, you're swooshing too low to the ground.
The swoosh higher.
You need a swoosh for the stars tonight.
Jump, back through the door.
Finding a lot more of these than I did, by the way.
Why? I'm just hunting around.
Yeah, I didn't hunt around this stage. I was like, fire floor, okay, well, I already know I do not do good with fire stages, so let's just...
Let's just give up on the game part of the way through. Yeah, that'll work.
Hey, leave me alone. Listen, I hate
Listen,
fire
it's fine. It's fine. I
I
understand.
don't give up on games. This game is really good. It's just that I was really tired and kind of wanted to finish the game. I was low on Steam that day.
Look, guys, it's a treasure. It's gonna kill him every time.
You're gonna kill me with that.
Alright. Now we're in the background still, but we are now in the foreground background.
Fred, but his only line is the word treasure.
Listen, if somebody wants me to re-edit... So we thought about this, about re-editing parts of the Mario movie to have, like, different voices just for fun.
Because we're not happy with Chris Pratt.
Mostly just because He literally said that he's just doing his normal voice for Mario. He said
he's like, I'm not gonna.
he's like, I'm not just doing the normal voice, and then he said in an interview recently he's just doing his normal voice. And my only thought to that is, really, Chris, you lied. For what reason?
I wonder if Shigeru is gonna be pissed at this
I don't think he is,
because
he picked the actors.
he picked the actors.
He picked the actors. They let him have first dibs.
Watch there be a patch for the movie.
Listen, if there's a version, why bother being an why bother being an actor? Well, not bother being an actor.
Okay.
We just want to. We're not being an actor. We just want to redub the scene.
Because look,
Me and Casey can both do different styles of Mario voices. I've done Bob. I've done.
you do.
I've done all of the TV series voices. There's 3 of them. There's 3 actors for TV. There was the movie. There was Lou, and then there was one in between Lou who did The Adventures of 3 and World.
Now, well, he does the more.
I can do the gruff.
Mario that's more gruff. The one that we're
I
all
can-
knowing about.
I can do like an older Martinet voice version. And I don't mind doing that voice. Actually, I really like doing that one.
I do more of the video game and specifically the early Martinet era.
So, like, it would be really interesting to see how we handle our version of the Mario movie. Just redub a couple clips. And I'd like to do that. It would be a really heavy editing and voicing project, but it could be fun.
Yeah, it would be.
Now, of course, we wouldn't re-release the whole movie.
Yeah, no. We're not planning to do that. No.
No, just a couple clips, just for funsies on her channel.
KE949 says hello.
Hello, welcome. Huh.
Wario's face just said it all. At least this
Okay,
is
they stopped.
make a good Mega Man level where we throw gimmicks in your face and expect you to master them in 5 seconds.
Yeah, this definitely has some nicer parts. Oh, that's not.
I heard that.
But how is the chat holding up? I know that we've been going for a while, but we are really close to the end.
Yeah, we are. I'll be real with you. When I first played this and saw that I was actually like right there, that was really close. You were.
I thought it was going to stop, but I'm just glad it worked.
When I played this, I actually did not expect to beat the game in 2 hours. Well, 3 technically, but.
I was expecting, something shorter, because I know how long these games are. I know Wario Land 3 is incredibly long. Or
total? I didn't mean to yawn, chat. I'm sorry. I didn't get adequate sleep last night.
I did, but I've got stuff to do later today. There's housework stuff that I have to do later today. I don't like these enemies.
Yeah.
They stun me.
Do you see why I don't like this?
Yeah, these enemies are little hassles. I don't like them.
You got that quicker than I did.
Why? You just hold left.
I missed that key like a good 3 to 5 times.
No, really.
Yeah, during my playthrough. I kind of just want to take this VOD and then just like put clips of when I reminisce about when I was playing, and then just put them on screen but without like audio, like as I'm talking about them.
Just show you struggling through this game.
Yeah, I mean I had a good time playing.
Look how many treasures we have.
I only had 1, 3.
So we've
6
got
and 7.
We got 3 earlier on, but we definitely lost it.
Yeah.
So we had 1, 3, 7, 9, 10, 11, and we've almost got them all. We're gonna get a good ending.
Watch this man. Watch this man beat the final boss and like with like the easiest thing. Rep 3 gone but not forgotten. Listen, chat. I lost all the treasure,
The treasure.
and all my gold because of the final boss.
The chat's gonna go wild. So the people after the fact are gonna be like, "Why does he keep saying it like that? I don't like it."
You know what? We should just make that a quirk for the channel.
Just treasure.
Yeah, treasure.
Treasure.
Don't explain it.
I don't.
We believe in you too.
Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
please.
If anybody is like, why do they keep saying it like that? What a bunch of weirdos. All right.
This boss is a bit of a toughie.
So there's a little bit of trivia that I didn't mention earlier on. Some of the treasures from this game actually later showed up in Kirby Superstar Ultra.
Huh.
As the treasures in that game.
So, okay, so this one you typically want to you can move side to side after you jump from one side to the other. So, when you do the jump, it's a bit difficult to pull off. Hold on.
Yeah, that's...
And that's how you're supposed to get this boss. Now jump on him.
I bonked too much. I also got hit, so I don't really... I'm just gonna keep going.
Wario's eyes are so big. Okay, when he starts shooting is when you want to go for it. That's how difficult this boss is.
I mean, he's annoying, but...
It's not difficult to where you'll be like on the rails type of thing, but it's difficult in the fact that your timing has to be impeccable.
He's just living on the Ritz.
Wario squishes the bug. The game.
That was a bother. Not a bug. It was a feature.
It was a feature.
Not bug.
Bug.
Bugs. We don't make games with bugs.
It's a feature.
We make games with
Wasn't
computers.
Wasn't there a bug that actually became a feature in Wario? I'm pretty sure there was at least one. Yeah, you can't shoot this guy. You have to actually just bonk him.
I wanted to try.
Also, can we talk about how they look like, I always forget the name of this character.
Hey, it worked.
What is the name of the bad guy from Super
So where's
Saga?
where's the coins? All in the front. I don't know. I don't. I know
Fawful.
Fawful's from
That
Bowser's
looks like
Inside
Fawful.
Story. It does kind of look like Fawful.
Are they?
That's from Bowser's Inside Story. He did show up in the other 3 games though.
I thought. I know he's the main bad.
He's the bean salesman and bean badge salesman in Partners in Time. The main villain in Bowser's Inside Story, and him and Cafletta were the main villains in Superstar Saga.
Yeah. I
So-
just know that he showed up in Superstar.
Yeah, he's the main villain in Bowser's Inside Story.
Yeah.
Hey, look! We got one of the barriers.
Oh no.
Alright.
So this one, you will definitely be needing that rewind button. Cause this castle, if you get hit once, you have to start the whole level over again.
Why is there no
You
power?
you have to keep the item that it gives you. There is no ands, ifs, or buts.
Well, there's no power-ups.
You'll see them when you come to it.
Well, I mean, I've got the master power-up. Why don't I need any other power-ups?
Because you can't ground pound with this one.
Yeah, you can.
Not a strong one, as the bull. You'll see when you come to it.
How's the chat holding up here?
Fluffy Zenny says, ugh, Dark Bowser. And then, Empathetic Apathy says, Fawful is fun, and he may or may not have made me start saying particular phrases. Such as the following.
I have Fury. Anyways,
Huh?
that's like the one line that he says a whole bunch.
I have Fury.
Yeah, he says that he has Fury. A lot.
I am angry. No, I'm not angry, it's I have Fury.
He says it a lot. And I mean a lot. Man, they just keep giving you power-ups in this stage.
I'm gonna check if that bot is still up. Because if it is...
He said an angry little guy. Yeah, he is an angry little guy.
He's a nerd, that's why he gets bullied so much.
I do plan on covering Superstar Saga, and if you haven't yet, if you got a Switch and Switch Online, go pick that up. Because, yeah, see, look, I can't pick it up.
Huh.
It is just as strong.
Okay,
Were you just small the entire time?
Hmm?
Were you small by the time you got here?
No, I was just regular Wario, because I kept dying.
Ah.
This... Oh, yeah, by the way, that was the right way.
Yeah, but the key is right up here.
Yeah, you get the key at the end.
But there was nothing over here.
Yes, there is. Jump towards the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
Do you see what type of stage this is?
This is like... This is like when we played Kid Icarus, where I was just fumbling around. I still don't know what the heck was up with that playthrough, by the way, guys.
Nope.
I had fun with it. God, we're gonna run with that again? Okay.
Oh, it's still up. Okay, so I can help you with this course.
Nice. Alright, back here.
You know what I hate, though? The thumbnail for it is the boss. The final boss.
Watch how much time you spent on it. Okay. Up this pipe. Through here. You've got that on mute, right?
Yeah, of course it's on me.
Okay. So...
Yeah, because nobody wants to hear me blabbering my mouth more than twice.
More than twice or more than once? Because, like, hearing double is gonna be weird. Whoa. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's a
You're on the right path, actually.
That's a ridiculous speed.
Oh, it gets worse. Don't get hit.
There was nothing up there. So...
No, you have to do platforming. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at.
Those are breakable, so
Okay.
jump on those. Go up to the left. Up there, on the top left.
So that's the door we want.
Yeah, those pillars in the foreground, are just there. You can just jump past them.
Okay, but that key's in the foreground.
Yeah, you'll get there eventually.
Where does that door take me down there to the right?
That takes you to it. It's just that this is just treasure. I think I could be wrong. I haven't played the stage in a while. I don't really want to remember this stage too much. You didn't go to the far right?
Yeah, that was the end of the stage. I need the key.
Oh yeah. Well then, damn, I'm stupid. I don't remember then. Then just go to that one right there. I'm sorry, I misguided you.
You were guiding me to the end, but...
The end of the corridor for my ultimate trap. Mega Man.
We got the ultimate trap. It's Captain End, the Game Master.
Oh my god, don't talk to me about Captain.
Oh, there we go. Why? Why not? Why not talk about Captain N wasn't scary.
It wasn't scary.
It was stupid.
I just can't deal
at times.
with Icarus.
Kid Icarus.
I couldn't deal with Pit.
You can't deal with Kid Icarus.
No, I couldn't deal with Pit. Pit was so annoying. And Mega Man needed like a cough drop.
I'll get to the production of that when we get to the part 3 video. That's gonna be interesting to talk about. Because, like, I have a lot of fondness towards that show. To the point where I let it slide on certain things. Because it really was one of the first video game TV series. So, in many ways, they weren't sure what to do with it.
Ha ha ha, Mega Man. I'm a wall now.
What? Okay, anyways. We're gonna make our way back up. Okay. Or I'm just going to fail. Aha, Wario. I'm Phil Swift here with Wario Land 4.
So yeah, you thought that was just the end of the corridor? You can destroy that.
Oh, I know I could destroy that. I don't wanna. I just want to finish the stage.
Yeah, up here, right?
This?
Oh wait, whoops. Why did I think there was a random wall you could destroy there? My mind is proving faulty.
Head sinks in the water, you beat him. I don't know. Nothing ringing a bell right now. But you said I needed a power up, right? Like
well,
that?
some of them you did, but because you kept the master pot all the way through, you didn't need it. Mhm.
Okay. This guy
Is a pain. He thinks he's real clever. I spent so much stupid time on this course though, I hated it.
Hey, Casey. We did it. Final boss time. Okay, so this you said looked weird?
Okay, so this intro is like 5 minutes long.
Is it?
No, I was joking around. It is a long intro though. And you have to watch this every single time.
Here you go. Can you put that back up?
So it looked normal there, but when it scaled up, it became a mess of pixels. You want to jump at his nose. Yes.
So wait, do we have to hit him in between,
You have
or
to hit his nose. In between. So to prevent that from happening, you have to keep walking.
so we have to hit him in between? So we have to hit him. What? What is going on here? So I'm trying to figure out what exactly is going.
Okay, so
All of him is a hitbox.
all of him is a hitbox, but he won't get damaged unless you hit his nose
And we have to hit from the front or the back.
from the front. Actually, fun fact.
There we go. One up. One right
Okay,
there.
look out, look out. He's about to slam down and yeah. He has to be higher than that. That's the stupid thing about this. And if you're not careful, you can get hit by that fire.
Let's just use him as guard.
Yeah, you can rebound off of him in order to prevent from being hit.
Okay, I can see how this could be really, really challenging and really annoying.
Especially without rewind. The music's good though. You can also hit him while he's invisible. It's just hard to track him.
Yeah, because he's very erratic. Like, I don't...
Do you see why I struggled with this boss?
Oh yeah, I could see it. There's 2.
Nice.
We only need 3 hits, right?
I believe it's 4.
For Wario Land, for...
Trying to find the run where I actually killed him.
That was weird. He hit me, but he didn't damage me.
I can only hear the sound effects. That's what my headphones are doing right now. Is the best experience of my life. Okay, stop moving in order to jump to the background.
There's 3.
Oh, was it 3?
Well, there's... that was hit number 3.
Okay.
So it probably is 4. Imagine if it's like 8.
It's not 8. I promise you it's not 8.
8 hits later. Damn it.
I would have cried. I would have cried if it was 8.
27, says Fluffy Zenny.
Oh, this thing? 27.
Oh yeah, Wario's just in his boss fight for an absolutely absurd amount of time, and that's the whole game.
Yeah, it gets faster with each one. So soon his like attacks are gonna get like busted. No biggie. Okay, if this was a Dark Souls fight, I'd be completely fine with it. Oh, you almost got him. You like got his left cheek.
Wario Souls.
Wario Souls. He just capitalizes on everybody else's idea. I mean, he does do that, technically, if you think about
I
it.
mean, that's all he does. Game and Wario is a prime example.
He did that in WarioWare Inc. That should have counted.
No, look at him. He's slamming down, throwing a fit.
He only fat rolls, though.
Damn it. I mean, I got a hit, so I don't want to...
Oh! More than that. What if it actually is 8? Holy crap.
$27 with even more explanation points.
27!
20 where? Oh,
27
5.
stat
5
points.
hits. 5 hits.
Alright. You beat this in what?
2 hours, 26 minutes, 27 minutes, give or take.
So this is the scaling problem it had.
Let me see this. Oh, that's weird. Yeah,
You
that's
see
like
how
a
creepy that is?
yeah, it's a jumble of pixels. All right,
I just want to freeze frame on that.
and now we get to see. So if you get all of the treasures,
The treasure.
this door opens and you get like a secret amount of gold or something, or it's a secret final boss or something like that.
Aw.
But we didn't get them all. But we did
You
get
did better than I did.
quite the amount of gold.
So You know what my rank was?
We got 5,000 coins, which is C rank. Which I mean isn't bad. What was your rank? D. It was D.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is the only part of this game. Well, I was expecting to do more. And now the little pig guys have basically taken over Wario's plane and disassembled it. And claimed it as a fort.
Here's the funniest part, though.
They steal the coins, don't they? We caught them. They're explaining something to him. Or they gave him the coins. Oh no. So they stole the money.
You got a better ending than I did. You know what I had? Wario flapping his arms in the wind.
Oof. Okay. But, hey, at least we got something really cool out of it.
You did. You got a better ending than I did.
So, guys, that was Wario
Yeah, at
Land.
least you could actually read the text.
I need to edit the title here.
The Jack Bros of Wario.
I wasn't expecting to beat that so soon.
Yeah, the game is that short.
I really wasn't. I had a lot of fun, though. Honestly, I think this is one that I'll probably come back to at a later date to do all the treasures, but not for all the treasures. But probably not for the channel, just because, you know, we did the playthrough. Unless there's something substantially different about the ending. But, you know, this was fun. I probably could have gotten a much higher rank if I did a little better.
That is...
Yeah, that really is a messy scaling issue. I don't know how to fix that either, so...
Yeah, but at least I can play it on this simulator.
Yeah.
It will actually look good.
I
probably would have beaten the boss with that, actually.
So, tomorrow's stream is going to be Mega Man 9. We will be doing one run through as Rock on the Legacy Collection 2. So, I hope you guys look forward to that. I gotta check my laundry in a little bit. Well, right now it's probably done. I just need to throw it in the dryer. Scream. Alright. And we got End. Laundry. With an M. Okay. Clear time, an hour 52. That was not our clear time, and you know it, game. It was 2:30. Was our actual time.
No.
But, well, no, because that's how long we streamed.
That's how long you streamed for, but you gotta realize, you did rewind.
I did.
You did start the stream, you know, earlier than actually playing the game. It doesn't count any of this. It only counts as the amount of time you're in a stage. It doesn't actually count menu times or anything like that.
So if we go back into the stage, before I end it here,
yes,
we can actually go back down.
Here's the issue, though.
But now you're at the start of the last stage. So essentially you have to work your way all the way backwards to do that.
Yes, and it is quite a hassle.
So that's our ending for this.
So yeah, you see how it says total time right there?
Mm-hmm. Well.
So it's only stage time that it counts.
Alright, chat. That's it for today. Anything you wanted to add on?
This is actually quite a great title. I do enjoy it. Final boss I have words for that I can't say on here. But that's because, one, this game isn't bad. It is not a bad game. It is a really good game.
I like this a lot more than the first one.
Than the first one? I don't blame you.
I like this a lot more than the first one. Like, this one needs to be remade. I see why people keep trying to remake it. But that's it for me. Join us tomorrow for Mega Man 9. If you joined the stream, feel free to follow me on Twitter at GavinDragonYT. The PayPal, you can donate to the PayPal link in the description below or on your screen. You can also click on videos after the stream there will be stuff on your screen that you can click on eventually once this gets done processing. All of that jazz. So we'll be tackling Wario Land 2 some other time, as well as continuing the Mega Man franchise next time. We will be, and then I think Myth and Monsters is gonna be next week. So we'll be tackling some interesting stuff coming up. That's it for me. I've been your humble host, Gavin the Kitty. Good night, everybody.